guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today is the day, Final Four Championship Day. We are going to choose the winner of the YouTube Hooper one-on-one tournament. So before we get started, if you guys are not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel below. Hit that like button. This is part 3 of the 3-part series of the 32-team single elimination Mills Madness one-on-one YouTube Hooper tournament.
I'm so Austin Mills with the wrist, yeah, yeah. I'm so Austin Mills with the wrist, yeah, yeah. I'm so Austin Mills with the wrist, yeah, yeah. I don't think I can miss, yeah.
Now, like I mentioned before, it can't be that accurate because I didn't put myself in it. So it would be more accurate if I were in it. If you guys stay tuned until the end of the video, I'm also going to reveal who I will be playing one-on-one for a video I will be posting next week. I'm going to be playing one-on-one with a YouTuber that you guys have seen a lot of. He's got over 100,000 subscribers. We've been talking about playing for a while. We haven't. We're both gonna get tested for coronavirus before we play each other, and then we are going to play each other right after and play this one-on-one game for you guys. We're going to the old Mamba facility in Thousand Oaks. That is totally separate from this bracket. I just wanted to let you guys know that. If you stay tuned till the end of the video, I will let you know who I am playing. Now, let's get back to the tournament. You guys have been dropping comments and predicting who you think will win, who you think will advance, and all of that. I have been paying attention to those comments, and I think you guys are in for some real surprises today. You guys are in for some real, technically, you would say upsets. I think these are the most fair, reasonable, accurate results of what would happen in this influencer tournament, just based on what I've seen in the past. I saw a few comments noting that some of the basketball content creators weren't advancing because they create a lot of basketball content. That doesn't make sense. The people that are advancing in this tournament are advancing based on their basketball skill. I've evaluated every single YouTube Hooper, and these are the most accurate results. Now, if you jumbled up the tournament a little bit, different matchups, different brackets, different people in different locations, it might be a different turnout. But for this turnout, this is what I believe would be the most accurate thing of what's going to happen. All right, let's get into it. So last video, we went from 32 to 16, from 16 to 8. Today we are going from 8 to 4, from 4 to 2 to the winner. All right, so first battle of the day, Filet and Timo. This would be really interesting. This would be a tough battle. It would be physical. Now that we're down to these last 8 guys, it's gonna get real physical. All of these are gonna be major battles. Filet versus Timo. Timo, I think, would give Filet some difficulty because of his size and length. But that being said, Filet is so strong and so athletic, I think he could counter Timo's length and size, and because of his skill, would pull out the win versus Timo 11-8, advancing Filet into the next round. Chris Staples and B-Dot. I think this was the hardest one for me. This would be a really, really close game. I think based on B-Dot's basketball experience, playing overseas, playing a lot of different competition, and I think because of the crazy shots that B-Dot can make crazy shots, fadeaways and scoops and all types of like crazy shots. It's tough to say because Chris is a crazy competitor, but I think B-Dot wins 11-10. Up to the right side of the bracket, AJ Lepre and Jay Jones battling it out. I think Jay Jones is really gonna have a tough time with AJ's physicality. I think AJ wins that game 11-7. Down to the bottom right side of the bracket, J Law and Dev in the Lab. This was the other one that was probably almost as hard to decide as Chris Staples and B-Dot. Just two fierce competitors, two skilled trainers, two skilled basketball players. J Law with a little advantage on size. I think Dev a little advantage in quickness. This game comes down to the wire. I think based on a little more strength, a little more size, I think J-Law wins this game 11-9. Now, I know a lot of people out there aren't going to like the outcome of that game. A ton of Dev in the Lab fans that follow me, a ton of the Dev in the Lab fans that have been commenting I know you guys are not gonna like the outcome of that battle, but I do think that J-Law wins that game by the hair on his chinny chin chin. So now down to our final four, Filet versus B-Dot and AJ versus J-Law. Let's go Filet and B-Dot. Now that we get down to these games, they're just gonna be so close. I think in a 7-game series, most of these would go 4-3, meaning it'd basically come down to a game 7 and one person would pull it out. And I'm gonna try to give my best responses based on that because I think that would be the circumstance in these games. So let's go Filet and B-Dot. Again, B-Dot makes crazy shots. B-Dot's long, B-Dot's athletic, Filet strong, Filet athletic, both really skilled. B-Dot played overseas, Filet competed, tried to play in the G League, played competitive basketball, played overseas. I gotta go Filet 11-9 against B-Dot. I think Filet is just, he's so athletic, he's so good at creating space, step backs and layups, and he's one of the guys I've had the most difficulty with when I've played one-on-one against him before when we've played King of the Court. That being said, I'm going Filet over B-Dot 11-9. Down to AJ Lepre and J-Law B-Ball. Now, honestly, had AJ and J-Law B-Ball never played one-on-one, I would probably pick AJ. But because I've seen AJ and J-Law play one-on-one, and honestly, pretty lopsided game of one-on-one, like there were 3 games I believe they played. I watched it on AJ's channel. They played 3 games, and J-Law won 2 of the 3 games. The first one kind of close, the second one not close at all, and the third one pretty close. Because of that, I think that J-Law wins 11-9. I think it's really close. I think these guys are trading buckets one-on-one. The one-on-one game I watched was simply in the post. Now, you take it to the top of the key, you check up. I think the game gets a lot closer. I'm gonna go 11-9 J-Law B-Ball. That brings us to the finals. Filet versus J-Law B-Ball. 2 good friends of mine. Again, this is one of those ones that's kind of like 7-game series. It might come down to the last shot between these two. Filet on one side of the bracket, J-Law on the other side of the bracket. What happens if this is all scrambled? Filet has to play someone else, J-Law, I don't know. I don't know what happens. In this outcome, I'm going, ooh, fierce battle, fierce. I'm going 11-10. Filet is your winner. Filet is the one-on-one YouTube Hooper champion of the bracket. I've seen Filet play a lot of guys one-on-one, and honestly, he's just that much better than the other guys. With all that being said, Filet is your winner. I would love to actually make this tournament happen. I would love to slowly make a lot of these one-on-one games happen, and I would like to try and keep track of my one-on-one record. Now, I'm going to announce who I will be playing in a one-on-one and when that video will be dropping right now. So, I am playing Kenny Cow. I believe it's Chow. I still don't know how to say it. I gotta ask him in the video and clear it up. We're playing one-on-one. I think he hit me up to play one-on-one. He was trying to get more one-on-one games under his belt. Not sure why he hit me up to play. Not sure how close the game's gonna be. I've never really seen him hoop before. I don't know what he's capable of. I don't know what he's good at. I don't know what he's bad at. Never really seen him play. So I'm excited for this game. I think he's excited for this game. I think it'll be really exciting for you guys to watch. I think it'll just be fun to watch. I don't know how serious and hard I'll go, but we'll see. I wanna win, and I wanna win by as many as I can, and I wanna get some viral clips. So I'm gonna try to do all of those things in one video. I'll try to continue to do this more often with more YouTubers, playing them one-on-one, keeping track of my record, keeping track of who I have played, who I haven't played, and of course keeping it safe. So we are getting tested, we are staying safe. But I was excited to announce that. I was excited to make this video. I'm glad we got to choose a winner for the one-on-one Hooper tournament. Again, shout out to Mad Ox for the concept. Some people were saying that Kenny came up with the concept. Shout out to any creator who has come up with some sort of similar concept. And shout out to all the creators out there creating. Make sure you guys are dropping comments. Drop a like if you're not subscribed yet. Make sure you subscribe below and tell a friend to tell a friend for today. Make sure you're staying tuned. Kenny's video, our one-on-one, will be dropping Monday, 4 p.m. Stay tuned. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Peace.